rationalise the denominator in the expression, you must show all your workings. So again, you can see they've used this word rationalise. So to rationalise it, we times, it's as if we times top and bottom by 1, but obviously I'm not going to just times it by 1. I'm going to actually write this, but switch the sign. 7 plus root 5. Okay, so whatever that sign is, do the opposite in the middle. But don't forget that you've got to times the bottom by it as well. Okay. Otherwise, you're changing it. But as it stands now, it's fine. I'm timesing the whole thing by 1. And this is 1. And then put bracket around them. Okay. And then we can go straight forward. So on the top, you get 1 times 7 is 7. And 1 times root 5 is root 5. On the bottom, first 7 times 7 is 49. Outer 7 times root 5 is 7 root 5. Inners root 5 times 7 is minus 7 root 5. And then last, minus root 5 times plus root 5 is minus 5. And you notice again, the outers and inners cancel each other out. And you're left with 7 plus root 5 over, well, 49 take away 5 is 44. And you can see then, there's nothing you can do here. You can't simplify this any further. We're done, right? You can't divide anything. We're finished. Part D then, it says simplify this here. Now with this, right, we're not asked to rationalise anything here, right? That's not the case because, you know, we only rationalise when we've got a fraction and there's a denominator there that's irrational. But here, there's no fraction. So all we just need to do is simply to multiply out, okay? And multiply out we'll do by appreciating we've got double bracket here. So let's write that double bracket out. Okay, root 5 plus 3 squared is root 5 plus 3 written twice. Take away then, you've got root 5 minus 3 squared. So we'll write that twice. And we have to be careful. This is a minus there, right? But let's deal with this bracket first, squared. So that bracket times by itself. So if we do firsts, root 5 times root 5, remember it's just 5. Outers, root 5 times 3 is just 3 root 5. Inners, 3 times root 5 is just 3 root 5. And then lasts, 3 times 3 is 9. Now you've got a minus, as I said, you've got to be careful because that minus applies to all of this. So what I might do is, I'll put minus, what I might do is I'll put actually another bracket here, okay? You can sometimes use a square bracket if you want, okay? Just to do all our workings in here for this, okay? So let's do the first. Root 5 times root 5 is 5. Root 5 times minus 3 is minus 3 root 5. Minus 3 times root 5 is minus 3 root 5. And then minus 3 times minus 3 is plus 9. Okay? So simplify this. I got 5 plus 9 is 14. Plus then 3 root 5 plus 3 root 5 is 6 root 5. And then let's simplify in this square bracket. So we've got 5 plus 9 is 14. And then minus 3 root 5 minus 3 root 5 is minus 6 root 5. Okay? So simplified in that square bracket. But you must remember then that minus, remember, just as the start here, applies to all of this double bracket. So the minus applies to everything in here. So minus the 14. And then minus the minus 6 root 5. So minus the minus becomes plus 6 root 5. And then, to finish off, 14 minus there, we'll cancel that positive 14. And 6 root 5 plus 6 root 5 is 12 root 5. So that's my answer there. Of course, it's in surd form. 12 root 5 is my answer.